And now we're recording. What's up, Nick?
What's up, man? What's up?
Everything good. Before we get started, once again, Sensei coming to another Creative Corner. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the video, yada yada yada. I'm trying to speed to that because I really want to talk to Mr. Nick here. We've been having a great conversation off camera again. Forgot to fucking press record. We had a good talk, but yes, Sensei Creative Corner. This is Nick. If you guys don't know who Nick is, you're gonna know him today. He is a very good friend of mine. Met him through Twitter, and from that point, I mean, met him through about 9 months ago, and we
Yep.
from that point we just it became it just grew, like our friendship grew to a point where we're at right now. He's a really good friend of mine. Um, Bouncing ideas off of him, that kind of stuff. He's not a content creator, but he is an achievement hunter. Achievement hunter, and he's a good friend. Let me put those captions up on the screen so people can see that right there. Boom, there you go. Nick,
What's
this
up,
is a
man?
long time coming, man. Like when I started doing even 8 months ago doing podcasting or YouTube, whatever YouTube channel, it was one of those things where like you came about and started asking questions. I even asked you questions, and I was like, "Hey, man, what do you think I should do here? Was this good? Did you enjoy it?" And you provided nothing but feedback for me, man. And it was not one of those filtered feedback. It was unfiltered. It was like like this is good. This is you might want to tweak that kind of feedback.
Yep.
Um, but I've been one of those things that I had in the back of my head is like whenever I get to a point in my YouTube career, quote unquote, guys, uh, where I make it big, now play. I want to have Nick on.
It's getting there.
It's
You're getting
getting
there.
it's getting there.
You're getting there.
I want to have Nick on my show. I really want to talk to him. I want to get to meet him. So this is the first time I meet Nick like this. We party chatted on Xbox. We played Insurgency. We haven't
Late.
played Battlefield yet. We're gonna play Battlefield when that shit gets better. Um,
Yes.
we haven't played Halo yet, but we played like what is it? Friends with Golf,
Oh
or
yeah.
Golf with Friends. We played that full power. Try and
Full
ban me. So if
power.
you guys are
Try and
wondering
ban
where
me.
those quotes come from, here we go. Try
Yeah.
and ban me full power.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
man, this is Nick. Nick, um, welcome.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for having me here. It's this is cool, man. I remember that first, like, when you first started, you were like kind of throwing it out there. Hey, like, it's a dream of mine. Like, I want to do this, like, what do you think? And I'm like, go for it. I said, if you do it, I'll be there. And I was there, man. Day one,
You
I was
have,
there.
you have.
And I don't think I've missed anything that you put out there. So, uh, and I think what I like about your show and your podcast with Logic is you guys are gamers, man. You guys talk about games rather than all the bullshit we hear on Twitter and all that stuff. You guys really you talk about video games, what you're playing, uh, uh, what you guys enjoy. It's a you guys think like me too. Like when I watch your show, I'm like, okay, that's spot on right there.
Yeah.
Right there. So I like that, man. That's so I and what I was always taught is like if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So
Always.
I've always been told that, and I stand for you guys, man. I stand for you guys. I stand for your podcast. I stand for your show, and I'm gonna continue to support. So like I've told you before,
Man.
you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of me. So I'm here. I'm here to stay.
Well, shit.
Uh,
This is not about me, but I thank you for the words. I really do. You already know how we feel about what you do for our show and who you are. You've come into our party chats, and you I mean it's hard when it comes to, and everybody goes to this. You have a circle of gamer friends that you party chat with, and it's hard when we've been gaming as long as we have. Logic and Draven and Money and Reborn, and we having that circle for so many years, introducing somebody new, it can get really weird. But
yeah,
you came in there, man. It's like you fit right the fuck in, man. And people that were just coming into the party that normally don't really pop into our party, they popped in that we know, and they're like, "Oh shit. Oh, okay, cool." Like the way they came in, they're like, "Well, you guys know each other because you guys talking the way you guys talking." But
yeah, yeah.
um, it was one of those right off the bat, man. Hit it off. But I thank you for those words, man. But like I said, man, this is not about me. This is gonna be about you. I want the
Me?
people. Yeah, I want the people watching
Yeah,
to know who Nick is, man. I know you as a good friend because I grew into that. with you over Twitter. It's crazy how a tool like Twitter that's meant to. Because I think when they introduced Twitter, like Ham Solo said in my last creative corner, Twitter was meant for people to meet with each other, not the shit that we go now with hating each other and spaces is talking about sex noises and all this stuff, weird shit going on in
Yeah,
spaces.
yeah,
This is more like Twitter was meant for you to meet people across the globe,
yeah.
and bring people together. And this is it. That's how we met, man. We used Twitter for the better of it, and we met, and from there it blossomed to what we have right now. Good friendship. I know I've gone through some stuff that you were able to get, talk to me through, and hopefully I could do the same
Same
for
here,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah,
So we've been
absolutely,
doing that.
absolutely.
It's one of those things. But if you've been watching, like you say you have, I always start the show off with
With
two truths and a lie.
two truths and a lie, man.
Two
Two
truths
truths
and a
and a
lie.
lie.
I won last week, so I I'm sold. I think if he's watching this, I think he soft pitched it for me. But I
Yeah.
won last week, so I'm like 1-5 or over. No, wait, I did it 6 times and I got one right. So 1 for 5. I
You know
would
what?
say.
I think that I'm gonna do this, but it's gonna be tough because we've kind of grown to know each other a little bit.
Right.
So it's gonna be a little easier for you to get my lies and my
Okay.
truths.
Okay. All
So
right. All right. Let's see.
so
Let's see.
two truths and a lie. All right. Not in that order either.
Hmm.
So uh, all right. So all right. At one point, I was seriously contemplating getting a PlayStation tattoo of the buttons on the PlayStation
Like the
controller.
circle,
Yeah,
triangles.
yep.
Okay.
At one point, I was seriously contemplating doing that.
Okay.
All right. The next one is me and my wife have been in serious, deep conversation about having another kid. Uh, that's another one. And then the other one is in the year 2021, I have accumulated 165,000 gamer score for just this year. Those are my three.
100. Huh?
165,000.
Okay. Ah, the- I can eliminate one. It's because that one to me is because we had spoken about this a while ago. I think it was even like a couple of days ago. But the last one, the achievement one, I believe that's the truth.
True.
Because I know you've been voicing with this that you saw my gamer score and then you see leaderboards and you try to race that race for being that kind of person. By the way, I'm starting to get the passion again for it. So when I
All
get
right.
the passion for it, watch out.
All right. All
So
right.
that's the truth. That's the truth. Having a kid with the wife, and what was the other one? The other one was almost got a
PlayStation tattoo.
tattoo. Seriously considered a tattoo. PlayStation tattoo with the symbols of PlayStation on your body part. Those two. You're a gamer. I know you like your Xbox. I know you like your Xbox, but I don't see you putting a PlayStation. No, wait. Oh, fuck! I wish this was live. I would say, Chad, help me out. Um, I want to say the tattoo because you love your kids, so I want to say a tattoo. Seriously, considering tattoos a lie.
Wrong. You're wrong.
What you
Yeah,
don't?
I
You
was,
really was
I
gonna put
was,
a
I was gonna get a. I mean, I got some weird ass tattoos, man, and I was really thinking about. I loved PlayStation, man, and I loved it a lot, and until I realized that wait a second, I'm just playing these multi-plat games. Like, I wasn't even really getting too far into the other stuff. And I love multiplayer. Like that's my thing, multiplayer. And wait a
okay.
second, there's this other box that I could get and I don't have time for two boxes. That's my problem is I got time for one, so, so that, so,
You probably better
so, but
have
I
time
was
for
really
one.
into PlayStation. I was really into PlayStation, man. And, until I realized, man, if I go over here, I could play Gears of War. I could play Halo. Like that's adding two more huge multiplayer games that are fun as hell, so so yeah, I actually was thinking about it though, getting that tattoo, man. And the
You
lie is that
okay?
my wife and I are thinking about having another kid. Hell no, I have enough children. I have enough. I have enough.
I'm glad you
I
said
have
that.
enough. I
I
can't
didn't want
even
to touch that.
handle. I can't even handle the ones that I have.
I'm
I
glad
can't.
you.
I can't.
I didn't want to even. I was hoping you came out and said the lie was
Yeah,
because I didn't
yeah.
want to do all that. Oh
I know
man.
you didn't. That's why I knew it. I knew it. I knew that you wouldn't want to, so I got you on that. I got you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But no, man,
Yeah.
this tattoo thing is interesting. I want to stick with that a little bit here.
Yeah.
So you were just like myself. You were big on PlayStation.
I was.
I
Yeah.
feel like we
Big
share a
time.
lot of similarities. I think that's why we bonded so well because we share a lot of similarities when it comes to our history of gaming, our beautiful fucking beards. We got some gorgeous ass
Oh,
beards.
we sure
Oh
do.
man,
Yes, we do.
so
Today,
gentlemen,
exceptionally, they look good today.
exceptionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, get jealous. We have beautiful, luscious beards.
Yes. Yeah,
Um,
check. Yep.
so it's one of those things was like we both I was the same. I was very heavy on PlayStation, like huge on PlayStation, SOCOM and even fucking Killzone. I know people just hate to shit on. They love to shit on that game, but even Killzone,
Resistance, man.
Resistance.
Resistance.
Like they at one point PlayStation did have that multiplayer thing, but then they just went away from it. And just like you, I'm that multiplayer guy. I like playing. I mean, I played SOCOM for so many fucking years. SOCOM 2. One of my
Yeah.
good buddies got me into that. SOCOM 2, and I played it religiously, man. That was with the SOCOM headset and the button to press and just the whole 9 yards. Then they went away from that. They started doing the cinematic world thing, which is great. I don't hate on
It's
that.
good. I don't hate
It's
on
good.
anything.
It's the
No,
I mean,
it's
they're
good.
Sony for God's sakes. They're
Yeah.
known for
They're
cinematic
still
things.
fun.
They're
They're still fun.
fun.
I love playing
I
them.
just wanted more. You know, it just didn't fill the void of um just playing with other people and having fun with that. And I
Yeah.
saw just like you, I saw Halo, man. I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? I saw Halo, Call of Duty on when 360 came out, the Call of Duty that came out on that. Fucking it's just it got to the point like, yo, I need this. I really need this. So I ended up getting me the
Yeah.
original Xbox, and from that point forward, I still ended up getting PlayStation year after year, convincing myself to be a gamer, I gotta have all the consoles. Because people out there
Yeah.
will try to convince you if you're not a
Yeah.
gamer if you don't have all consoles.
Right.
So I was that guy. I was weak minded and said, I need all the consoles. I just need them all. I need the Nintendo and the Game Boys and all that stuff. And even though I wasn't playing my PlayStation, I was playing more on my Xbox. I still was buying the 2, the 3, the 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
But after like
No, same thing.
I found myself going in there just to play the single player games for a couple of days just to get them out the way so I can say, oh, I experienced, Last of Us. I experienced God of War. But then I
Yep.
won't turn them on again and it catches dust. And it's like, okay, what am I really owning a PlayStation for? Um, so I don't even have the PS5. I really don't. Do I
No,
plan
me
on
neither.
getting it? I don't know.
I don't. I'm not interested.
I'm not
But
interested.
I'm
Yeah.
not. That's just me. I'm not. This is the first PlayStation I won't own too. But the real
Yeah.
reason why like I remember I used to like cap for PlayStation and my buddies that were on Xbox, and I'd be like, they'd be like, what do you play? I'm Call of Duty. I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm playing Battlefield. I go, we could play that on Xbox. But have you played Halo? Have you played Gears? I got a buddy that's into Gears like hard, man, and he would always tell me, got to play Gears, and so what would happen is that I ended up I got my first 4K TV in 2016, right? I was like, I thought, man, this is like the coolest shit ever.
That's the pinnacle.
So
That's like, woo.
so yeah. At that moment, I was like, man, I have arrived, at 4K awesomeness, and then I realized, wait a second, if you want to play a 4K movie, you got to get a 4K DVD player, and the 4K DVD player was $450 when that came out,
Remember that shit? Yeah.
but an Xbox One S was $250 at the time.
hmm That
So I
plays.
got that.
That plays.
It plays 4K DVDs, right?
Exactly.
So and that's why I got I had the original Xbox, the OG Xbox. I had that. I didn't have the 360, but that's why I got the S is the One S is because I wanted to play 4K DVDs, and Game Pass came out like right after that. Like they started Game Pass, and I tried that, and I go, I have arrived at awesomeness. This right here.
One stop shop. Pretty
This
much.
is some other type of shit. This is on a different level right here. I got kids too. Like I'm not trying to
Yeah.
I remember having to go like when it was Call of Duty time. When I would go stand in line to get my Call of Duty on PlayStation, I stand in line and to get my special edition with my night vision goggles and shit. Like I'm standing in line at night, waiting for midnight release. Uh, I can remember,
Were you
having
like
to buy
me?
2 copies.
Were you like me? Wanted to get the night goggles so you could put them as soon as you got them. You wanted to put them on and look at the time.
Yes, hell
Yeah.
yeah. And I realized, wait, this thing fucking takes like 23 AA batteries. This is crazy shit right here. This is
Yes,
some crazy shit.
that we didn't expect.
Yeah, I know,
Batteries
but
sold separately.
man, I had to go in there and buy 2 copies. Like I remember that, like having to go
Remember
buy two
that?
copies, and I remember and Game Pass was just so convenient, man, and like the quality of games that they were putting on there, even in the beginning, like people like look over some of the things that they were adding to Game Pass in the beginning, but and I've heard fodder and filler, shit that they just put in there, but there's some good, like I've had my best experience playing even single player games
Yeah.
on Game Pass, man.
I
Like it's awesome.
I'm on record of saying that when I got Game Pass when it first came out to the consumers, to the public, and I'm on record of saying that in the beginning when I got it, I wasn't impressed. Like when I first got Game Pass, I was not impressed. It was like you said, it was fillers and fodders and stuff like that. And at that time, I wasn't that gamer yet, like I am today, where I was willing to try different games and go, "Oh shit, I'm missing out
That's
on this."
it right
I
there.
wasn't that. My mindset wasn't there. I have people
Hmm.
in my circle that would say, "Bro, you gotta try this and try this indie game and try that other game." And I'm saying, "Hey, bro, it's not Call of Duty. It ain't Battlefield. It ain't Halo. It ain't Gears. It ain't me." That's just
Yeah.
it. Like if it ain't big
I,
blockbuster FPS titles,
yep.
I'm not playing it. Or if it's not God of War on the PlayStation, if it's not Uncharted, like those big old titles that are single players, it's not for me. Um, and I played. I found myself going back to PlayStation, but then I did the whole PS Now thing with them. It was
Hmm.
horrible. Like at
Yeah.
the time, it was streaming only. You couldn't download the games, and I didn't have good internet. It was just, but I was told back then, even if you had good internet, it still was not really good.
Hmm.
Um, and little things like that started convincing me to go more and more playing my Xboxes. And then I'm up to the point where it's like I don't feel the need to get a PlayStation. I have a Switch. I was gonna get the Steam Deck. I done canceled that pre-order. But I have my Xbox, and literally Xbox has been all I needed, man. The Game Pass has been I was just like you. I would buy my game, and if I didn't get 2 copies, I would have to either share my time with my kids to play Call of Duty,
Yep.
or tell them no, you can't play this. It's you're
Yep.
too young for this. I'm not that parent, but I would have to find a reason for me to play and enjoy my game, or have to go to Blockbuster and rent the game so he can go ahead and play it for a couple of days so he can get that out his system. But with the Game Pass and the digital
Ugh.
sharing and that kind of stuff,
Yep.
and I know there's a space for the physical media, and I don't hate on them. That's a beautiful thing. I miss some of the things from physical media days. Miss a lot of those things. But when it comes to the digital side, I get a lot of benefits off of that. I can game share. I can buy the game once and game share with my son.
Yep. Yep.
I get that kind of benefit. I get the game rewards where I keep getting points and I can just redeem that for whatever. I get to try out new games that I would never try out before, man. We were just
Yeah,
talking
man.
on camera, the little games that I've been playing, and I'm seeing it going, man, I have fun with this game. I laughed. I literally laughed and smiled. My wife would come in and go, "What are you smiling about?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm playing this game." She goes, "When you play Call of Duty or Battlefield, you don't smile like that." I'm like, "Mind your business." And then,
Yeah, yeah. What are you trying to do? Trying to mess up my whole game?
trying to mess up my
Hey,
game.
trying to mess my game?
Are you
Hey,
recording me? What are you doing here?
try and ban me.
Yeah, time ban me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey,
no,
I still remember the first game I got off Game Pass that I was like, man, this is like I've never would have played this shit. And it was called The Swapper. It's like a little indie game. It's a puzzle kind of like, but with a story.
mhm.
Man, I was blown away by it. I 100%ed it, and I was like, man, this is it right here. Like this thing, like I'm finding all these little hidden gems, that are like just
Okay.
cool as shit, off this, and so it got me. Here's what Game Pass did for me is it it revitalized my gaming.
Yeah. Yep.
It changed it evolved. My
Absolutely.
gaming evolved because of Game Pass.
Absolutely.
I was stuck. doing the same shit over and over again. And now I've become there's I want to play all sorts of shit, dude. I saw you. I stalk you on there, and I look at what you've played, and I go, let me see, what did he want? What did
If
he
you
want?
guys
Hundred
remember the
percent.
real reason why I go offline, it's to deter Nick from watching what I'm doing, so I keep getting achievements that he doesn't know I'm getting them.
No, I look on the app, dude. I look on the app. Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
the app
download,
is a snitch. The app is
download.
such a snitch.
It is a snitch. It is.
Fucking snitch, man.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
but
all
no,
right,
man.
download.
Yeah, it's Game Pass now. And I'm probably in the minority when it comes to this opinion that I got. When it comes to Game Pass, I hope it never changes. I hope it never turns into just a AAA title machine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because it looks like they're now starting to get other developers, big developers, to open up to the idea of putting their games on Game Pass. Uh, Not knowing how that process works, obviously, but we got an announcement where now Alien's Fire Team, Elite Fire Team, is coming to Game Pass, which is a game.
really?
Yeah, it's coming in December.
You
Bro,
ready?
it was.
Are you gonna play
We
it?
doing this? I'll be
We
hell
playing?
yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hell yeah! Like
See, that's
it
the
was
thing.
one of those games I was thinking of getting, but Back for Blood was the thing. You know, it was like, oh, Back for
Yeah,
Blood. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wait for Back for Blood. When it comes to shoot 'em up, 4-player co-op zombie kind of thing, I'll wait for that
yeah.
one. But a lot of people was in my ear and on Twitter saying, "Hey, no, man, you're missing out on a good game. This is a good." And disappointed because a lot of people was like, "Man, I wish this caught Steam and it did it." But now it's going on Game Pass. I'm pretty sure it'll pick up Steam again. But now I can fucking try it. I'm gonna go
And
ahead and
see,
download it.
here's the thing, man. That is so cool about Game Pass too. Is that like I don't know if I know that you know this, but I've recently told you that I've switched a bunch of people over from
Yeah, you did.
PlayStation.
Like, you text me anytime
I
saying,
want
"Hey,
to I
I know the
want a
way."
fucking paycheck because I think that I
They
should
should
get a
have a
fucking
refer a
paycheck.
friend kind of
They
thing,
should give
though.
me some shit like $20 per
Yeah,
console.
or free month
Jesus.
of Game Pass. You know,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, one free month. There you go.
one free month
Thank
of
you.
30 days of Game Pass, and you go Ultimate.
P3, if you're
Huh.
listening. P3.
P3, if you're listening, please, we want
Yeah.
more because we're not
If it,
satisfied with the more you already gave us. We want more plus plus. I mean, there's Disney Plus. We want more plus.
that more plus, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if that
exactly.
makes
Hey,
sense.
if he's walking his dogs on Saturday morning, listen to Sensei's thoughts, like the replay on he should be doing this shit. Uh, 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 let's get on that shit.
They
Let's
should
get
do
on
like
that shit.
no, seriously. They should. It doesn't sound like a bad idea. Like a refer a friend, convert a friend. You know, like
Convert a friend. Hey,
I converted somebody. They came over to the
and
Xbox
here's the
side. And
deal too. You want to see? I've there's so far five five people that were diehard PlayStation,
you know how hard it is to
crazy
convince.
PlayStation people.
Bro, do you know how hard it is to convince whether console, whether it's a Nintendo fanboy or Xbox you know how hard it is to convince somebody to say, "Fuck it, I'm dropping this and I'm going over there." Well, not even
Yeah,
dropping it.
because
I'm gonna pick it up.
I'm
Like
asking these people to, hey, drop your friends list and come over.
essentially,
That's
essentially
that's
is
the
what they're
tough
doing.
part.
Yeah,
That's the
that's the
hard
tough
part.
part. Yeah, it's tough for us
So
because how Xbox Party Chat works and how we're so embedded. Look, and I'll say this, and I'll go on record on saying this: if PlayStation was to go back into the multiplayer realm and they get a better party chat system going, similar to what Xbox is doing, where I don't have to, it's just seamless. You know, I don't have to leave a
yeah,
game and I know on PlayStation 4, I don't know how it is now. You have to leave. You have to go into the dashboard of the PlayStation to get a friend in the party, and then it was just weird.
yeah,
If they can get back into the multiplayer game, if they can get a SOCOM on their system again, and a good party chat system, and I'm able to just in and out on a party chat and play with friends easily, chances are that I may pick up PS5 and start playing it again,
yeah,
and maybe tell my buddies, hey, get a PlayStation 5 just so we can play this game on it. I
yeah,
would
yeah,
do
yeah.
that. But as
Yeah.
of right now, I to get somebody to convert like that, like you have, man, that's especially when
Man,
they're hardcore
it wasn't
console
easy.
hardcore. Like this is my console. I'm not
Mm,
moving from here,
it was
budget.
not easy.
That shit is not
It
easy,
was
man.
not easy, man. But you
I
know what?
failed many
All
times.
of them,
I haven't
every single
succeeded
one
not
of
one
them.
time with the people I know that play PlayStation. Not one time have I succeeded because they're in the notion that if I go there, my whole life crumbles and people
Yep,
shame me. Like it's a fucking
yeah.
console. Pick it up.
They
It's a
they
good
they,
console. You know, you can
they
still
were
play
feeling like I feel like I'm
your God of Wars and all
deserting
that.
PlayStation. They felt like that, and I'm telling you, every one of them is like, oh my god, like what?
They're blown
This is
away.
awesome.
You know
They're
what it
like playing.
is that so many
And
people
I'm talking
leave.
in days. Like they've had it for just days, and they're like, "I love this." Like the controller to everything for everything about it.
That's
They
another
love
thing
it.
I didn't mention. If they get back to that console space, they need a controller that has like the offset buttons. I can't
Absolutely.
do
Yeah.
with the PlayStation having the sticks in the bottom on a first person shooter. Just is awkward to me, man.
Or they get this bad boy
It's
right here.
more organic. I love that stuff, bro. Oh god,
Oh,
it's more organic like that.
yeah,
Like when
yeah.
you hold the controller, it's just more organic. I'm plugging fucking Xbox. See that, Phil? If you're watching me on us on Saturday morning while you're
Saturday
jogging.
morning,
By the way,
walking the dog.
have a beautiful jog while walking the dog.
Yes,
We love you,
seriously,
Phil.
please do. Hope you're
But
watching the
still, man.
replay.
Yeah, hope you watch this replay.
Well, see, I don't know about, but like when I put this is where my thumbs go. They
That's where
don't
they
go like
naturally
they don't want to
organic,
do this.
bro. And
This
that's
is
the
where they
thing.
sit.
I had to literally get used to my muscle or whatever this is called right here to like
Yeah,
stretch.
yeah,
I had to get used to that because I was catching like carpal tunnel playing. You know, the only
yeah.
Call of Duty I played on PlayStation and never on Xbox, which is weird. It's Infinite Warfare. I played that on PlayStation, and it literally my hands were hurting after every session. I can do like a half-hour sessions because it'll hurt.
This
But
is
yeah,
not
man.
shit talking, by the way. This is just our preferences. We're not shit talking nothing
Oh,
over here.
I think
Yeah.
the crowd that comes into this, the ones that come into this content, they already know this is not console bullshit. This is just us
Huh?
talking
I'm one
why
of
we
them.
prefer one or the other. I don't hate on PlayStation. I don't like the tactics they do. That's what Sony's been doing. I don't like those tactics whatsoever.
Yeah.
Um, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, Xbox. I'm like you. I can't play. I don't have time to play multiple consoles. I can only
No.
play the one, and right now Xbox is doing it, man, with the Game Pass and the library has in Game Pass with the rewards. For me, the hook for me is not Game Pass. It's not the game. It's fucking rewards. I'm
I know you love
addicted
those
to
words.
fucking rewards, bro.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
bro, I buy shit with rewards like no other. Like I'm like,
I know.
$10, I could use that. Knock that shit off. I
Yep.
got this. It's like it's ridiculously to me addicting, and it's a shame that it's not out to like the world because there's parts of the world that they don't even know. They get mad when I post something. I even stopped post rewards because I got followers that are like, I can't do that shit in my country.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Ooh,
well, I mean,
sorry.
sorry, like
That
rewards.
sucks.
Hey, it is
Sucks
what
to
it
be
is.
you.
Sucks to be
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
country. I don't know.
Yeah.
um,
Oh, shit.
yeah, but that's interesting. Your gamer
See,
tag. I know your name.
I think you told me something too. You told me that you had so many reward points or something at one point, like a lot of them.
Yeah,
And it made me feel like shitty because I didn't have anywhere near that amount of
a
rewards.
lot of that came from the early in the year when they did 10,000 point thing.
Yeah,
You know how
yeah.
that, a lot of that came
Oh,
from that. Like as soon as they mentioned these points will convert to actual rewards, and I'm like, so you
hmm
tell me all 10,000 points that I achievement score that I get will turn into reward? I'm on it. I'm gonna test this theory out. And the moment I started seeing those things convert into points, I was like, oh shit, they got to do this more often. Hopefully,
yeah.
they bring it back for the beginning of the year because it looks like they're not going to do it no more until the new year starts. But
Right.
dude, you got to get into that, man. It is so much.
Oh, I'm
It's
going
just
to.
shame. So the thing is that it could get to the point where it gets addicting because
Well,
you have
that's my problem. I
daily
think you know that I have
streaks.
that. You see me with my
Oh,
achievements.
bro, it has like the
So
daily streaks, the monthly streaks, the weekly streaks. So you don't want to lose those, and you find yourself logging in and just, oh my god, I gotta get. And then the moment you
yeah.
drop the ball,
Ah,
it's like
ah,
the world
ruin your
crashes.
day.
It ruins the
Fuck your
whole
whole
day.
day up.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your gamer tag. I know it's your name, the Nick P1, but how did you come about that?
Well, so I was always Mr. Bungle was my name before. It was my favorite band. Growing up, I listened to these guys. I've been to concerts and stuff, and so that was my name, and for a long time. And then I just decided one day because I played a lot of Call of Duty like you did, and you get in there and people start like talking shit about your name and shit, and they start like, oh, so they start talking shit, and I just got sick of it, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm too old for this shit, and I don't. And also, people asking, what is that? What is that? Let me explain it. So I just got sick of it. I was like, you know
Bro,
what?
and those Call of Duty lobbies back in the days were toxic as fuck.
They
Those lobbies back
still
then,
are,
man.
dude. They
Oh my
still are.
god.
They
Oof.
still are.
I don't know. They
Same
worse
shit.
now because now they don't care. Like they're bad. Like Back then,
No,
it
they're
was to the point where it was your mama jokes, you know, and it
yep.
was like those kind of jokes and personal jokes. But now it's like it it involves
It's
politics
it's
and
some no.
racism, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I don't want to know
It
any
involves
part of
some
this.
it involves some weird ass shit, man.
It
I got in
involves
there
a
once,
lot of weird
dude
shit.
on my own team. He's in my we're in the lobby on my team. He's just immediately starts going trash, trash, trash. What the hell are you talking? Trash, trash. And I go, hello, you're on my team. He's like, you're trash. I go, we haven't even played a game yet. We haven't even not even started the game.
Oh,
This is a weird, and he's on my team and he's telling me I'm suck. He hasn't even seen me play yet. And then he sucked after that.
is he the kid? It was he the kid that blasts music in your fucking ear and
Oh,
just
you got that guy too. Oh,
oh,
it's just too much. Call of Duty is
Jesus.
too much. Yeah.
Like, stop!
Listen,
Like,
I don't want.
they know
You
they
know
doing it
what?
for being annoying. They know they do it for being
We could
annoying.
finish this whole. I could finish this whole entire rest of this show talking shit about Call of Duty right now.
We can, we
I
can.
I,
And you
I
already
know
know
we
how
can.
I feel about that. Fuck
Uh,
Call of Duty.
yeah.
I think we have the credentials to sit here and say fuck Call of Duty because we
Fuck it.
played Call
Yep.
of Duty for a very
Hmm.
long time, and
A long
they
time.
just fucked us with this last couple of games. Like, it was just, I don't know what's going on there, but you're right. We could probably sit here and talk about Call of Duty and bash on it all day, but we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. So, okay, that's a good origin. So now we move
Yeah.
on to the popular question: food. What's your
Ah,
favorite food?
shit, man. Hey, first of all, you know what? You've messed me up a couple times already with your show.
Also,
So you were on. It was Tim Dog was on, and you guys started talking about pizza. So I went home and bought me a pizza to myself because you had me like you guys because you guys didn't just say, oh yeah, I like pizza. It wasn't like that. It was like
right? Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
this kind of pizza with this. This is
Yeah,
like
we
you got
described the
into it,
layers of it, the
the
cheeses.
layers and the
Yeah,
cheeses and the melting and all this shit, and I'm
we
like,
salt
oh
bait the shit
man,
out of it.
oh man, and then you were on with Ham Solo the other day, and you were talking about cheesesteaks. I sent you a picture
Yeah, you did. You did.
yesterday
Yeah,
of my cheesesteak that I had to
that
go
thing
buy
looks
because
good, by the way. That thing looks
I could
fucking phenomenal.
mm,
Oh, I was like, you
so
are
I
eating
love food.
good.
I love food.
You know, when you sent me that picture, you know what the fuck I was
I
eating when you
love
sent me
food.
that picture?
What?
That moment, right then, that time, I was eating
A hot
fucking
pocket?
cup noodles, the ramen
A
noodles.
cup of noodles?
Yeah, that's what the fuck I was eating. Like, I saw that picture, I'm like,
That's the worst, dude.
fuck. He's,
There's all this
this
cheese
guy's
melting off of
eating
your fucking.
cheesesteaks. I'm over here fucking eating noodles. And not
That's
even
fucked
real
up.
noodles, fucking plastic noodles
Uh,
with hot
well,
water.
good, man. Good, good. Finally, I got you. Good, good.
Fuck. I was like, damn, this guy's
All
eating some
right.
good ass cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm sitting here eating
Nah,
plastic noodles in hot water.
I love food, man. I
What's
love
your food
food.
though?
So,
What's your favorite food? I know you said cheesesteak,
oh,
but
no, cheesesteak not my favorite. I love it, but it's not my favorite.
all
I
right. How
think
about this? What's your go-to? Like, if you right now you go, damn,
okay.
I'm hungry. What's your go-to?
Oh, there's so much, man. There's so much. You're killing me. So okay, so because I'm from LA, so we got some food down here, like and we got really good Mexican food.
Well,
I'm a
see, LA,
big
I hear,
fan.
is just like New York. You guys are like, your food is like mixed. And you can find different kinds of cultures
Oh,
and
everything, man.
yeah.
Then we got Little Ethiopia down here. It's a street with like several restaurants
Wait,
with
what?
Ethiopian food. I never even went there, but I'm just telling you that we have that shit. That if you want it, it's here.
Is it
It,
authentic?
it's, I guess, dude. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I've heard it's actually pretty good. So, but we got everything down here. Yeah, but I think okay. So this is the way I put it. Like if I were on death row and it was my day,
Mm.
and they were gonna tell me like, hey, you get your last meal. What's it gonna be? I have two, and it would be so tough, man. It would be so tough.
First of all, why the fuck would you be in death row?
You never know. You never know. Hey, a guy with 4 kids could have some crazy thoughts, man. Do some stupid shit.
We're having way too much fun with this one. All right, so you're on death row. But what the
So
fuck
I'm on
reason?
death row. I'm
Right,
on
right,
death row, right?
right.
So okay, yeah. So well, they give you your last meal on death row. That's why I go there. So
I wouldn't
there
know.
would be two. There's
I wouldn't.
two.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either, but I seen a movie once, and that shit was in there. So, so I got two, man. One I actually had tonight, and that's my wife's chicken fried steak. there's no other thing on the planet like
Okay.
it. I have this beautiful wife, and she makes amazing food for me, and she made me chicken fried steak tonight. And I tell you what, man, I was I was ready to go. If I that this
That was
I
it,
could
right there.
go
You can just,
after
I'm done.
that.
I could check out right now.
See ya. I love you all.
What the fuck happened to Nick? Well,
Sensei,
he and
I
his
can't
wife
make it tonight.
chicken fried steak, and that's it.
I have my last meal and I'm gone, buddy.
If I ever
That's how
hear, God forbid, something happened to Nick, I'm gonna think it was chicken fried steak.
chicken fried steak, man. That's how I want to
I
go.
will question your wife. You know that, right? I'll be like, hey,
Oh,
what you feed that man before he left? Oh,
chicken
chicken
fried
fried
steak.
steak.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but he was happy. He was happy though. We saw him smiling every fucking bite. So
He
that's
went
one.
for it.
And if I'm on death row, I'm thinking for sure my wife is mad at me for being on death row. So I'm not getting chicken
For
fried steak
sure.
from her.
A little bit.
So I think my go-to is going to be this place down here. It's only down here. It's called Cupid's Hot Dogs.
Cupid's hot.
And I would do 2 chili, cheese, mustard and onion dogs and a tall Mexican Coke, a liter Mexican Coke.
Ooh, Mexican Coke. Oh.
And that's what I would do. And I would feel like absolute dog shit afterwards, but that's oh man, that's my shit right there. Those 2 meals right there.
So hold on, I gotta change something up real quick here. Hold on.
No. What's it gonna say? What are you gonna do?
Hold on. I gotta
Oh shit.
here we go. How about the here we go.
Look.
Loves glizzy dogs. That's
What's a glizzy dog?
you don't know what a glizzy dog is? That's a New
No.
York thing, man. You have to look that shit up.
I will look it up.
Glizzy, man. You know what a glizzy is?
No, what's a glizzy?
No, I'm not even gonna tell you, man. When chat sees this, they'll probably split it on Friday with the chat. But you gotta look this up, man. Glizzy dogs, man. Glizzy dog champion. You don't you never heard of that at all?
No.
I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna explain it. I want that. I want that face. I want that face. No, but
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I will. I'll look it up. Glizzy
Seriously,
dogs.
hot dogs is not a bad way. Like that's not a bad. That's actually a good go-to food.
Yeah.
I love chili dogs. The thing, mustard has never been my thing though. Like just yellow mustard, you mean? Just straight
Yeah.
yellow mustard?
Just
Never been
straight
my
up.
thing. Like it throws off like the food, like the taste that I'm looking for when it comes to like chili dogs or sweet onions on a hot dog with like fucking sweet onions
Mm.
but just the mustard, like, because I used to work in the kitchen. I was an ex chef, but it's like the flavor profiles kind of throw me off. It's not bad. It's just I've never been a big fan of mustard, and when I'm looking for sweet, I don't want it to be combated by something so tardy and take that away.
Right. Right.
But if you're talking about like Dijon mustard, maybe to dip on with chicken fingers, it's not real mustard, but that kind of mustard or
I like
mustard,
that shit too.
not the classic mustard, which is yellow. What's the other one? It's yellow mustard, but it's not classic. It's
the brown mustard.
I don't mind that. That I don't mind.
That's
because
good
it takes
too.
some of that sharp yellow mustard taste out.
Well, down here, that's like how you have your chili dog down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's mustard, onions, chili, cheese.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. That's
Okay.
a thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a thing. And if you don't like mustard, yeah, but this place is chili. It's on some other kind of fucking level. There's some other kind of chili, right?
But what kind of is it? Mexican chili, American chili?
No. It's like chili con carne, so it's not.
Okay, so
it's like, not. There's no beans.
Oh, not
no
chili.
Beans.
Okay, so
no just chili, man. Oh, man,
I'm not a fan of beans in my chili.
No, I don't want no beans in my chili either.
I know the traditional way is to have beans in chili. I'm just not a big fan of that.
If I'm gonna have a bowl of chili, I'll do beans. But
that's different. A bowl, yeah, but
not on a hot dog. No, you can't.
No, I'm okay with.
Hey, in New York, do they have the Papaya King?
Oh fuck yeah, they do. Hell
okay,
yeah.
so they opened one up. Let me tell you about this. They opened one up in Hollywood, and I went there like fucking like 2 times a week for like a year.
Did you hear about it before though?
Yeah.
Did you know about it?
No. I had someone from New York that I knew that moved here told me about it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this. Oh man, and they're smoked up, but they fucking closed. It didn't last. I don't know why.
Oh,
And
it didn't
the
catch on.
papaya, the drink. Oh,
That's the thing. That's their specialty. Their fucking drinks, the papaya drink, not just papaya
but
drink,
they're dogs.
just
But the
and their
dogs are
hot
good,
dogs.
dude,
Papaya
because
King is
they have
in,
them smoked
yes,
in New
yes,
York at a
yes,
certain spot. That those are
yeah.
their recipe dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
You shouldn't be
it used
talking
to
to
be
me about
called
food.
Gray's Papaya, but then they call him Papaya King. They changed it to Papaya King. It's in New York. I haven't been in a while, so Logic could be the one that could speak on this. But it was in Columbus, I believe, somewhere in Manhattan. But it's in the corner, man. That place, if you go, if they're still there and you visit New York, that's a spot. It's a tourist spot. You gotta hit that spot.
Yeah, yeah.
And get two dogs and a papaya drink, bro.
Oh,
You cannot miss with that. It is
I've
the
had it. I've
you
had
can.
it, man.
Oh,
Oh,
I can't believe it didn't
I
catch
love
on.
it.
Man. It did not catch
Yep,
on.
it did. I was so pissed because I went back, like I drove by there and for work once, and when I was at work and I drove by and it was gone. And no, man, no.
It's
But
a fucking shame. It's a shame, man. Because
I
man, they
like
got some.
burritos too, though, man. I'm a big burrito, like carne asada burrito.
Mm,
I know a place when you come down here for
but
E3.
see over
When
there,
you come down here for
you got that
E3,
authentic Mexican shit over there, man. Like the actual way they make it. Here in
yes,
Florida, it's just not good.
when
It's
you
Taco
come
Bell
here
or fucking
for E3,
Chipotle.
we're going there. I'm
Yeah.
take you to my spot. I'll take you to my spot. And you're gonna have the best burrito you ever had in your life, ever.
Oh, I'm gonna hold it to that, man.
I,
I already got
we're,
you and 100. Both of you already invited me to place up there. That when I touch ground, you guys are two that I'm bringing up. Going, bro, where am I going?
we're going.
Pick me the fuck up. Where we going?
Let's go.
Like I'm done.
Let's go.
Because especially out there where you guys are at, man. Because it's like all I hear is that their Mexican food is authentic and shit. See over here we get like you can find like mom and pop spots that do like the authentic stuff, but to find it is it's you will drive past it thinking it's a drug spot, man. Like it's like nah, I'm good. I'm
Yep.
not doing that shit. It's
No,
a hole in the wall. Nope,
that's the
keep going.
best.
So you almost end up eating the mainstream stuff, the Chipotle and the Taco
Yeah. No. No.
Bell.
No.
What's the other one? Chevy's or
Please,
whatever.
please. We don't talk
Not
about
that good.
Chipotle over here. We
No,
don't
I hate
talk about
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I
No.
hate.
Mm-mm.
I got family and friends that will swear by it. I'm sitting here going, you guys are uncultured. That shit is
Mm,
not Mexican food at all. That's just fast food
mm-mm.
wraps. I call them fast food. Oh, but they're this big, and I don't care how big they are. It's filled with fast food junk. It's not real
You,
shit. They don't cook. Look, any restaurant that's sitting there with a little cup and measuring out the meat they're putting on your shit and
yep.
measuring everything little by little. Nah,
No.
man, I'm not for that. I
No.
need you to
You
just
know how
fucking.
you know how it has to be cooked? A big ass pile of steak on top of it, and they
And
got
they're
like a
going at it.
fucking they got one of these guys. They're
One
not
of the
like
big shovels.
they got a shovel
See,
on
no,
this
we get
shit.
these over here. We got this over here. We get
They're
that.
no, right here they got shovel, and they're just fucking flip it up in the outside like all this steak and just mm,
Mm-mm-mm.
juicy.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You know what?
man,
My next
today I'm
content is fucking food channel. That's it, bro. We just get
dude,
the food.
man,
We just
all
get the
day
food.
I'm thinking, dude, I hope he doesn't talk about food because
Oh, that's what we talk, bro. I am
if he
a
gets me
big dude.
started,
I'm a big dude. We eat. So
I'm a big dude.
we
I
talk
eat
about
me some
food.
food. This guy eats right here. So
So
when you
I'm
come
telling
down
you,
here,
I
we're
can't wait
just
to
not
get out
going.
there.
I'll take you some places.
Yo, when I get to the point that I'm able to travel and do things like that, hell yeah, I'm gonna hit you up and be like, hey, I'm out of LA. I'm gonna do this. We're
Yeah,
gonna do this in California, and I'm gonna hit you up. You and fucking 100. You two are like always talking about yo. When you out here, bro, we're gonna get you somewhere. Like, all right,
that guy
cool.
probably drove by my house a little bit ago. I
Probably
didn't even know
you
it.
guys live right next to each other and shit. I hope he
Yeah,
watches this episode because
yeah,
he's gonna laugh. Um,
yeah.
but the the conference, the E3 thing, that's coming up next year. So hopefully I can make it up to that because before the whole COVID thing, I was planning on going. Me and Money, we're planning on going out there, and it just
Oh,
the
you
whole
got to bring money.
no, me and Money, P Money,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we had a
That's what I'm.
plan.
No, that's what I meant. You got to bring money,
You have
not
to.
like
Oh,
money. But I'm
yeah,
talking about P money needs to
yeah,
come here too, so that we
no,
could all
we had
go.
that plan, but COVID and fucked up everything.
Yeah.
It's like whatever, and then now we gotta wait. I think now E3 will be public to open to the public next year. They're gonna go traditional. So hopefully they can do that. And if that's the case, man, I'm all for it because I really want to go out there, man. I want to experience that once in my life. I want to experience the E3 conference and just be in. I haven't been in California for years, man. Last time I went there was many moons ago, and it was San Diego. And it was around the naval bases and all that kind of stuff because I have
Hmm.
families and stuff that's in the Navy. So that's what I did. But as far as just visiting to like actually experience California the way it should be experienced,
Yeah.
nah, at all. Like,
Oh
I would
well,
like to do that, man.
I'm gonna show you some spots then.
Yeah, I know you are. I know
Hey,
you are.
I hope we can. I hope we could. I want to go to E3. I've never been. I've always wanted to go. Always.
And you're
And
there, bro. Like,
I'm right here. I
yeah,
could.
that's what I'm
I've
saying.
I've drove past it when they're having it. When it's on, when it's
It's like
going.
being in Disney, man. Like I've been to Disney, right? But before I moved to Florida, right, in 2000. I did not touch Disney or Universal or any theme park in Florida for the first 5 years. I didn't, and I had my wife, who her mother at the time was working for Disney. She's since retired, but she would give us tickets, and I'm like, I don't want to go. Living
Right.
in Florida 5 years, I'm going, I don't want to go. She goes, you're the weirdest person. I'm like, why am I weird? She goes, everybody that comes from New York, wants to go to fucking Disney. I'm like, I'm not. Well, then you're wrong. I'm not everybody. I don't care for a theme park. I've done that. But then
Yeah.
we went when we had our kids. We went and with them so that we can experience Disney. And
Yeah.
then we went there and saw the prices was like fuck Disney because fucking ears is like $85 for a bunch of fucking
Oh.
ears. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
didn't understand why. I'm saying, but we want to go see Mickey Mouse. I'm like, son, I've seen rats all my life living
Nah.
here.
Yeah. We're.
I'm over that. I don't need a rat having fun with me and making jokes. No,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay. Listen, Battlefield, man. When we gonna get on that?
Oh, hey. Whenever you want to, I'm there. Let's go. Whenever you want to get on
I'm
there, on
starting
there.
to like hate the game. We spoke
I
about
know,
this.
but that's okay though. I'll still play with you.
Okay, okay.
Hey, we'll have some fun,
I mean,
no
I'm sure
matter
we
what.
will. I'm
Yeah.
sure you saw the video I sent you. The whole me killing a bunch of bots.
Yeah.
That's how I
Hey,
felt
I saw
about
that
that.
video,
Yeah,
and then I did the same thing the next night.
dude, you
So,
could rank up your guns that way. Like at least your
hey,
guns, just rank them up.
hey,
I
hey,
ranked up
there's
a couple
no.
of assault rifles.
I sent in my Discord chat. I sent that. What you sent me. I said, no shame in my game. I'm doing this shit
Hell
tonight.
no. You
Yeah.
know how bad it feels to play with a gun you haven't played with yet. And somebody has all the attachments on their guns.
Yeah.
They're mowing you down, and all you got is iron sights doing one of these. I'm like, okay, no, this is
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go into this little
Yeah.
bot lobby and just get my damn
Yep.
guns ranked up. And it's just guns ranking up. You're not doing nothing
Yeah.
serious
They're
to the
gonna
game.
change that, so we gotta get
Oh, they
get
are.
on
So
that
take
shit.
advantage of it.
Yeah.
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 If you guys
Yeah.
are
For
wanting to
sure.
know how this bot farming works, go find out yourself. How about that?
Yeah. Google it.
Google it. No, but we have to
Uh,
get out to Battlefield 2042. If you
yeah.
guys have been watching my Twitter space, no, not spaces, my Twitter space, my wall, up until the game launched, that's we did this a lot. We went back and forth on Twitter, taking
Yeah.
our tags and what we're gonna do on Battlefield, talking a lot of shit with each other, smack talking, all that stuff. But then
Yeah.
the game came out and we realized that the tag taking was not what we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It
That
wasn't
was a big.
traditional, grab your tag and the tag has your name with like a skull or whatever it is that you put on
Yeah.
it.
Whatever. And you
Now
have that forever,
you saw the
and a
tags.
tally,
You saw
and
the
you have the
tags, man.
tally. Like I have Sensei's tags, like
It doesn't say that, man.
400 times. And there's nothing. Yeah.
How many times?
I would have it 400 is what I would tell. That's what I'm telling you. At least
Next time you go
400
by
is what I was. That's how many I would have of yours. That's what I'm. That's what I'm talking.
That was cool. 400 times, but
Yeah, just
no,
400. That's
on a
hey.
serious though.
I'm.
On a serious note, never gonna happen. But it doesn't have like you see the tags though the way they look. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
it's
It's
bad. Like
not.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what am I looking at? Like you can see the tags, but I want it to be like it was
but it's not.
before, where you
But it's not. It don't
there's
got
a
your name on it.
wall,
It doesn't
huh?
have your name on it. It doesn't. It wouldn't have your name on it.
No, well,
If I took
technically it
your
doesn't.
tag,
It's just the
it's not going to tell
terms
me that
one,
Sensei's tag. It's just a tag, whatever tag you had. Like
which I
in
don't
Bad
like.
Company 2, you could you. I had a
You had a
list.
wall. You had like
I
pages where
had
you
a
could see.
list, man, and like my buddies, there was a couple of my buddies that I would get their tags, man,
Correct me.
and I had.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Were you able to design your tags back in Bad Company, or add something
I
like
don't know if you
a
can. I
skull
don't know
or
if you could. I just remember.
to
I
make it
just
unique?
remember, and I played me some Bad Company too. Like I've showed you, I was 100 on that, on everything, the whole game, all the
Yeah,
DLCs, everything, 100%.
yeah.
But uh, but I just know that you could go in to a certain menu, and you would see like a tag counter, like it would say Sensei,
Literally you could toggle
and
pages
then
depending
there'd
on
be a
the tag.
number next to it, like, you know, 400, which would it be if that was yours? It would be Sensei kills 400 tags right there,
You
at least
you
bare
keep
minimum.
you keep stressing 400.
I'm just saying, bare minimum.
Bare minimum. What the fuck? Oh man, I love you, dude. Like
Well, I love you too, man.
the whole. I remember there was paid
I
like
love your tags the most,
pages,
though.
but the motherfucker. But the milestones were also put as tags. I remember that. Like whatever milestone
Yeah,
you like, if you hit
yeah,
100
yeah,
kills with the gun, it was a dog tag that showed you this gun has
yeah. There
this
were
many
special
kills.
tags. Yeah,
Like there was
definitely. Yeah.
that, and I'm like, yo, why can't we go back to like
But
I was
you know what?
talking
It seems
to
like
yeah,
they know we want that. They know we
it
want that,
sucks,
and
man.
they made us feel like that's what we
What a
were going to
trailer.
get in the trailer. They
What was
hyped it
the big
up.
iconic part in the trailer? The freaking stabbing and the guy taking his tag and
D-
literally holding tags in
don't
his
bring that
hand.
shit up. Don't bring up your little fucking. Don't bring that shit up.
The meme when I grabbed your tag.
No, that didn't. And
Actually,
you
I
know what
have
I
the
you know what I
picture
said?
right here. Let me show
No,
that
no,
to
no,
the.
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
I'm playing. I'm playing.
And you know what I told myself when that shit happened. I go, okay, no, I'm not gonna do shit. When the game comes out, that clip's going live. I can't even do it.
That's the clip
There's too
going
many
live.
fucking players in that damn map. I
It's
can't find your ass
120
even if
bucks
I
a day.
wanted to. I'd just be running around stabbing everybody.
Yeah, but this game is not that. And I was talking to Elijah today. I'm like, it's unfortunate, but when it comes to Call of Duty and Battlefield, we're not gonna get those again. We're not gonna get the good old times again because it's like anything in life. It has its generational gaps. It has its milestones, and it moves on to something else. Where there's gonna be a community that's gonna love what they're doing now with these games. We're probably never gonna like them like we used to, but there's going to be community new players to this game. And like, oh, I dig this because that's what they're born into. That's what
Yeah,
their first experience for these games are. So they go from that point. So for them, nothing but better for them because they
right.
starting off with these franchises at a low point, and for
Yep.
them it's going to get better. For us, we've been at the good points of these games, man. With the Bad Company 1 and 2,
Man.
we're probably in the lower tier of this, but Hardline, that was a game, man. The campaign
Oh,
on that
yep.
shit was amazing.
Yep.
And then you
Yep.
had your COD Modern Warfare, the original one. You had your original Black Ops when it first came out, World at War. So we came from that era, and it's like I guess the best we can do is just keep those memories alive and go, bro. Remember when this? Remember that? Because
Yeah.
we're not gonna get back to that. It's a shame that we're not gonna get back to that, man.
You know what though? Like I feel old as shit right now, but like I remember when I was a kid and my parents would be listening to some music or something. I'd be, man, what is that music you're listening to? That's shitty, like, and my music was cool as shit. Well, now, I'm
Yep.
coming on 42, and this music that they have out right now is shit. The good music is the
We're
one I
those
was
guys
listening
now.
to
We're those
when
people now because we were
where are those
younger.
people?
I'm 43,
Yep.
you 42. When we were younger, it was our parents' music, like you said. Our parents' music, what the fuck? 8 tracks and
Yeah.
and and it was just old music. Like, what is this? Y'all used to wear
Yep.
froze, like proud of that shit. Y'all used to wear
Yep.
bell bottoms. Y'all proud of that? Like tight Velcro. What do you call that? Whatever that flannel, whatever you want to call it. Like
Yeah.
with the blazer in the 80s. Y'all crazy with the
Hmm.
I remember my father used to wear the blazers in the fucking summertime.
Yeah.
And he was a cool cat with the shirt.
Yes.
The 80s look, the 70s look,
Yeah.
the gold shirt. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what the hell that was with your damn cheese hairs or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
that. But
Yep.
that was us then. And now that we're in that part, and I remember because my father was in his 40s when I was young, and I'm saying these things about that. I'm fucking in my 40s now, and I'm going, holy shit, there's
Yep.
music coming out. Now, my son, I'm listening to my son, and he's listening to some rapper with a weird name,
Yeah.
and I hate to date myself and sound old, but literally with a weird name. That's his name, a
Yeah.
weird name. That's the
Yeah.
rapper's name.
Yeah.
And he's just mumbling, and he's just not making
Yeah.
sense of his words. And it's sex, drugs, and we'll see, sex and drugs. Not that that
Yeah.
was never in music back then,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was more provocative.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's more provocative now, I should say. But I don't know. I guess we got into
We
that
t-
point of our life where it's like, yeah, it is what it is, man.
we take
We
that
got
shit on in video games too, though, man. Like we look back and we go, man, them were the days, right?
right. So tell me,
And
what iconic song has been out since the Halos and the Battlefields and the Call of Duties from back in the Crackdowns? Remember those iconic Gears of War.
Yep.
When you heard that music, you knew what you were about to play. Has there
Yep.
been a game in recent times that comes out and you're like, oh, I know that game. That's an iconic song. Chat, if you when you're listening to this, if you're watching, let it right in the chat. Have you guys
Yeah.
what game other than these titles I just mentioned? What games what games like make you instantly go, wow, that's a fucking classic. That song is so good because I can turn on a Halo song, the theme,
Yeah. Yeah.
just that, and I
Yep.
can go to sleep with that shit. Like I will go to sleep, have great fucking dreams, and wake up wanting to play fucking Halo. I can listen to Battlefield.
Yep.
I can hear
Yep.
that shit go off, and I'm there. Oof, I'm there. I can hear the
Yep.
Call of Duty. Remember, no Russians, and dudes come out of the elevator, with the whole, and then the music is playing. I can do that. Gears of War, all out. I don't know how the song goes, but all out places. I forgot how that song
Yeah.
goes, but these are
It,
iconic songs. Is what I'm saying. Even
and
Crackdown
now,
with the orbs, like when you're grabbing orbs, bro. You want to talk about achievement hunting? I was a fucking badass when it came to Crackdown and the orb hunting, bro. That quick
see, I
story.
came in. See, I came in with Crackdown 3 though, and it wasn't
Oh,
bad. Not horrible.
oh
It wasn't
shit!
good.
That's because you didn't play 1 and 2. It was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't bad as people put it. I play it still, but like Crackdown 1, I'll tell you a quick story with Crackdown 1. This is like the first time and maybe the last time my wife got involved with video games with me. She would literally, this is before the Marcus guides and all these people that are famous now for doing what they do. This was some random dude that I had my wife, I had my wife open up the video, watch the video while I'm playing Crackdown and tell me the orb locations because there's an achievement for grabbing all the orbs. And I was like four orbs away from getting the achievement for all the orbs grabbed 100%. And I finally got all four orbs, and the achievement didn't pop. I
Oh,
look at the list. I have all of the orbs collected. It's there.
it's
No
there.
achievement pops. And I'm sitting here, oh motherfucker. You know how like and my wife's like, we did all that for nothing. I'm like, no, babe, we spent some quality time together. So that
Yeah.
part, yeah, we did it for fucking nothing. And I, to this day, that thing I even popped it in recently because I'm like, oh, maybe there was a patch that came out, and now when I put it in, it'll pop,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? I put that shit in there. The game laughed at my ass. Nope, ha ha ha.
Nope.
I'm still not popping. Still says I have. Literally, it says I have one over the amount I was supposed to collect, and it won't pop.
Oh,
And
oh,
I'm
that's
going,
crazy, man.
what is this shit? Maybe I picked up a glitched orb and that one, whatever. But yeah, man, that's
Some achievements are like that too, man. Some
it's
achievements don't pop,
horrible.
and yeah.
Horrible. I remember asking Aaron one time with the progressive bar, why doesn't it
Hmm.
progress on all the games?
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
he replied, he was like, because that's more of a designer's choice, the whoever's designing the game, developer's choice,
Yep.
and some of that will spoil the game, so they don't want to progress the bar. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but I'm talking about for like multiplayer games and
Yeah. Yeah.
like stuff that you're
You know, I
working.
remember when you said that. I said that that's what you asked later. You asked a question like, what would you like to see implemented?
Yeah,
And I think I would like to see that more of like a mandatory thing that they
make it
put on
mandatory. And I'm not talking
devs.
about obviously single players have their twists and turns in it, and you don't want the achievement to
If
like
there's secret
spoil
achievements,
that.
that's fine. I mean, of
If it's
course,
a secret, leave it secret. You already
they
done
give a
that. That's
secret,
been
but
implemented. Yeah.
yeah,
But I'm talking about
but that's how it is
progressive.
anyways. Look at your Halo, your Infinite list right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All the secret ones, they're not.
Or
You're not
and you know that's
gaining.
all campaign. You
That's
do
all
know that's all
campaign, but
campaign. You know
still,
that. And
yeah,
that'll
but still,
update once
it's
the campaign launches next week. All those secrets, some of them will probably update to showing you the names of the level.
yeah.
And
But
to
the
me, that's a
secret ones
spoiler.
will stay secret
But
until
the secret
you
ones will
hit
stay
them.
secret, right?
You're not
The
going to
ones
get
that
like a
actually spoil or give you a twist, those will stay secret. And you know
right.
Halo's gonna have twists and turns. So,
Oh man, I can't wait, dude.
bro,
I
in a
can't
couple
wait.
of days, man, we're there. I gotta
Yeah.
sneeze. Give me a second. Of course. And that will not be edited out. That will stay right in the damn
No,
video.
you got to leave that shit right there. But you had to turn you had to turn right toward. You would have got me, man. You would have got me.
I was trying for that with your 400 tag taking ass. No, no,
Hey,
but you guys should
that's the
know
bare minimum.
for those who
Just
are
remember that.
wondering, these videos are raw, man. Raw, unedited, unfiltered. I don't go back and chop nothing else unless it has to be chopped. I don't chop nothing up. Um, for the most part, this is all raw, man. This is what you're gonna get from Nick and myself, man. This is how we do things. I'm one of the highlights of my year is meeting you. I need to let you know that.
Same,
Big highlight of
same.
my year is meeting you, and meeting that there's others out there like Missing No and Examoto. We spoke about this 100. There's people I've met throughout the year where to this day they still stick by and go, "Hey man, everything good with you? How anything from me you need? You're one of those guys, man." And you check in on me, Big V. I don't want to miss him, man. Big V, big
Big B.
dude is huge. He's huge, man.
Yeah, he is, man.
And part of my thing is, if you watch from day one, man, part of my thing is bringing people together. Like that's my thing, bringing gamers together from all kinds of realms, having this normal conversation that had nothing to do with fucking console wars and fanboy this and fanboy that. This
Yep.
is just a one-on-one, unfiltered conversation between me and Nick, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because this to me is a special episode. Like I said before, man, Nick has helped me through a lot of things in the short time I've known him, and I just can't wait for the shit that we're about to do going forward as far as our friendship goes and the growth of it goes. Who knows where that's going to take us? But I want to let you know, buddy, I thank you for accepting this invite to come here.
Oh,
We had a lot of
no, thank
conversations
you.
before this, and we'll continue having conversations after this. You got my, we got our numbers, so you ain't going nowhere. You ain't taking 400 fucking tags, asshole. That ain't
All
gonna
right,
happen.
I'm gonna get 400 of them for sure, guaranteed, man. Guaranteed,
No, man,
guaranteed.
I appreciate you though, man. I really do. You're a great guy.
Yeah,
I hope people see this content and see Nick, the Nick P1. If you ever wondered who's this guy that Sensei's always going back and forth with, this is him. Really good guy. Please follow him. I'll have his Twitter. He doesn't do content, other than trying to take my
not
tag.
not
But
yet, man. But let me tell you something real
go
quick.
ahead, go ahead.
You, uh, you definitely inspired me, man. So, I've always wanted to do that too, and you doing it, like I'm in no spot right now to be doing what you're doing because I have like at least 73 kids that run around my house at
No, do
all
what I do.
times. So
Every time I do these things, I lock them up.
now you won't understand. My kids will break down this door on
No,
me
no,
like that.
I built a whole
Like
shed
the
for them.
insurgency.
I
Remember
put them in that
insurgency?
shed.
That boom. Yeah, they'll get me. They'll get me. But hey, I want to thank you, man, for having me on here. It means a lot, and I really appreciate this a lot. So thanks, man. It was
Go
and I
for it,
have
man.
fun, man. We've been talking like these. They don't know.
They don't
They
know.
don't know. We've been in here for talking shit for like over an hour before this even started.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we have.
and it's been fun, man. So I appreciate it.
No worries. Leave
So
it away. Leave it away. Nope, don't leave it there. Nope, take it away.
hey, can I
I'm
give a real quick shout out
recording.
to my kid?
Huh?
Can I give a quick shout out to my kid?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to my son Marshall, and because this is Creative Corner, my son Marshall, 6-year-old gamer, man, and he loves himself some Minecraft and stuff like that. And this is Creative Corner. My son is the most creative kid I've ever seen in my life, man. You
I'm
should
gonna
see
have to have
some of
him
the
on.
shit he does.
And
You should see some of the shit he does,
you're
man.
telling me I have
It's
to have
great.
him on, not you.
You might want to have my son Marshall on this show, man. You might. I'm telling you, man. He can do some crazy
He's
shit.
into
But
Minecraft, huh?
I just wanted to. Yeah. Oh, dude, man. I know this is just supposed to be over, but hold on one second. Let me just tell
Ah,
you
no, no,
this.
no, no, no. Go ahead,
Hey,
bro.
let me tell you this real quick. Is it? I'm not the best parent. My son goes, Dad, I want to go see a scary movie, right? So I go, okay. What do you want to go see? And he goes, I want to go see this movie called The Unholy, right?
Oh shit!
Yeah. And so I was like,
How does he know
that's
about
probably
that?
me. He watches YouTube, so
Okay, okay.
so he's like, I want to see this movie called The Unholy, Dad. And I'm thinking in my head, that probably makes me a bad dad if I take him to see that. So of course I said, yeah, let's go. Come on. Because when I was a kid, I watched, scary movies. So I took him to see this movie, The Unholy, and just me and him, man. And we had a blast. He was scared as shit,
With the
and
wife
he
now?
couldn't. The wife was like, okay,
Okay,
go ahead,
okay.
whatever, go ahead. Yeah. She was cool. She was cool. And we get home, and this is why I wanted to share this, is that we get home the next day, he gets on his Minecraft, you know, he gets on Minecraft, and I'm not a Minecraft player. I'm not like, you get me in that thing, and I'm like, what the hell are we doing in this game? But he gets on that, man, and he makes an exact replica. I'm talking like like Minecraft helped my kid become like more like, artistic, dude. He built this
Yeah.
exact replica of the chapel from The Unholy. I'm talking with the cross like outlined
Holy
inside. Like,
shit!
he's 6 years old, man. and
But
gaming did
they
that,
got a good memory, man. So they know how to visualize
oh
stuff.
man.
Yeah,
But you put I don't know, I'm going on 42. You put me on that game, I can't do that shit.
me neither. I mean,
So
I
he's
played
in there.
Minecraft Dungeons. I love the shit
Yeah.
out of
Oh,
Minecraft
that's
Dungeons.
good,
I
man.
love
That's
that
good.
shit. I can't
Hell
get
yeah.
into Minecraft. And my son laughs. He
Yeah.
goes, "It's the same thing." I'm like, "No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Microsoft Dungeons is
Nope.
different. It's
Nope.
not me building anything. It's literally it's already built for me, and I just play the game." My
Yeah.
son is into well, he used to be Roblox.
Oh, see,
And
my
then
kid too.
P Money's son is into Roblox. So they
Oh,
like his son like Roblox. Man, if you guys don't know, Roblox is the most quietest, successful game there is. This
yep.
shit is up there in money made.
Yep.
It's up there, and people don't realize. And Roblox
It's
doesn't
right.
do
It's right.
nothing with. They don't promote themselves.
Minecraft's right there too. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know.
they don't
Yeah.
promote themselves. They don't have big AAA developers going, "Hey, man!" Like they're not in NBA Finals commercials. None of that. But they're huge,
Yeah.
man. They make so much. They make a killing with that game.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's awesome, man. Your son playing Minecraft, man. That's
Yeah, man. I mean,
people don't
and
realize
that
playing.
that's
It bothers me when I see stories about adults making stories where they're saying video games does this bad, video games does
yeah.
that bad. No, parenting and the way they brought up, and also the way their mentals
Yep.
are. If you don't know, that's what contributes to them not understanding reality versus
Yep.
virtual world, right? So
Yep.
it's awesome to understand when a parent a lot like my kids been playing video games since they were babies, man, and they turned out to be very fucking like this is me tooting my own horn, maybe whatever, but smart. You know,
Yeah.
they know how to hold the
Same, man.
conversation. They
Yep.
like literally hold the conversation. They're respectful. They don't cut like they're those, and I contribute some of that to video game world. You know, I do contribute that. They're safe. They're not out there looking to be in trouble or at all. They've gotten in trouble before, but they're not perfect kids. But they don't look for the trouble. They're not out there. When I was a kid, I was a teenager. I was looking for trouble. Like I
Oh
was
yeah.
going knocking every door. Trouble, you hear? Like that was me. I
Yeah.
was looking for
That
it.
was me too, man.
These kids,
Yep.
no, man. I learned from
No.
that. I put consoles in their hands and they started playing, and it keeps them humble, keeps them grounded,
Yep.
and it keeps their what's that word I'm looking for? Their eye hand coordination going, their brain going.
Big time. Yep.
They excel at school. Again, I contribute that to the gaming stuff, man, because I didn't do nothing
Yeah.
special with them. I didn't, sit them down and teach them anything other than video games and what can you play and cannot play.
Right. Yep.
Um, and as you get older, you understand what is wrong, what is right, that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
but that's awesome, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry to take you off
Say
on a
hello to
little
the little guy.
tangent right there. I just yeah.
Oh, bro, you're
I
good.
just yeah, man.
That's how we do these things,
But
man. But say
but
hi to the
hey,
little guy, man.
I will for sure, man. I will.
Appreciate that.
Hey,
Yeah, that's it, man. I don't know if you have a question for me or I don't know if you have
man,
anything for me.
I I want to know one thing. I
I
want
hate,
I
I'm gonna stop asking that.
mm-mm.
I try to sneak it through, and then it's like, no, I do have one thing. Fuck,
I
what
need
you got?
I just want one thing, man. I just want one thing. I don't want Call of Duty. I don't want Battlefield. I want no multiplayer game. I want number one, the one game. And I know that that's tough. This is a tough question. But I want the one game that the best game, like you could go back to it. You don't have, or you don't even have to go back. It was so good. You enjoyed that time and you remember that shit like it was gold. One game. It could be an indie title, whatever. It doesn't have to be freaking, whatever.
Wow, bro, holy
One
shit.
game.
It's just like the food question after you. There's a lot, bro.
I know, but I need one.
But a go
You
to,
didn't. You didn't say I need one food.
if I can turn on right now and goes, yep, this is it. I will stay on this forever.
No
It would have to
multiplayer.
be. It has to be a multiplayer game, and
No,
that's
no.
no.
I'm asking.
Oh,
Nope. Single player
single
game.
player.
Because in multiplayer we could do that. Single player game. Best experience you've had. The where you were like, oh my god, dude, that
Any era.
it doesn't matter. You could go back to Atari if you wanted to.
Jeez. I'm gonna have to go with Ultra Beast.
All right, man.
Ultra
All
Beast
right,
back
all
on the
right.
Sega Genesis, man. I have to
Hell
go.
yeah,
That's
hell yeah. I
I,
can
ha-
see it right
Yeah,
now. I can
I
see
had
it.
this
Yeah.
conversation with Jenna back in the day when he did the Know Your Creator thing with me, and he asked me something similar, like what like games and stuff. And every time I get asked that question by anybody, my brain seems to go back to Alter Beast. I haven't figured out why, but like why it goes like direct to that. But when it comes to
Right.
single player game, Alter Beast was my shit, man. Like the
Oh
fact
yeah,
that you were able to
that was
switch
awesome.
between monsters or play with different
Oh,
monsters,
dude,
and every orb you grabbed, you grew into something. You morphed into the bigger thing. And I'm going, it was at the for that era, that time period, playing that after watching so many like Power Rangers and things that I would
yeah,
see as a cartoon or whatever, and then playing it interactively, I'm going, wow. I would say that Alter Beast is my go-to. I can literally, if you put that in my face right now and power it on, and tell me here's a controller, play it religiously, I'll
you're,
put hours into that
it's
game.
on.
It's
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Yeah, Alter
that's
Beast,
cool,
man.
man.
That's it. That's a good question, man.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
That's a good question. Yeah,
That
Alter
is
Beast will be
cool.
the one. I'm old school like that, man.
I
To
think
me,
mine would be
to,
inside.
which one?
Inside would be mine. Inside
Inside.
from it's I think Playdead Games did it.
Oh, play
They
that. Yeah,
did
yeah, it's Inside. Oh, that's recent.
Inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's recent, but like it took place over everything for me because I mean
Yeah.
I played that game.
Wow.
There was
Okay.
no dialogue, nothing. You run through that game and you're at the end, you're like, oh my god, man, I want to play that again. The story. I've bought that game for people that they didn't even play it.
You
I
know what? You speaking about buying games? Don't ever buy me that one game you bought me before. Don't ever buy me like that. That was
hey,
horrible. Like
hey,
that experience was
don't mess
what?
around with Alfonso's Arctic
That's what it was.
Adventure. Okay,
I
don't
keep saying Alfonso Ribeiro, but that's the actor or
no
whatever. Uh,
Alfonso's Arctic Adventure.
Arctic Adventure.
That's that's one dev, man.
That
Can you believe
it's
that
a good
he did
game,
it by
but
himself?
those boss battles were on a different level.
Oh,
Yeah, on a different level. So that's where I'm at. I'm like, oh, you fucker. But no, I enjoyed myself, man. I appreciated that, and that's actually what kicked it. Like, that's the part. That's the time right then and there when you gifted me that I was like, this dude knows my fucking brain. He knows my thing. Like, that was pretty cool. And David and them were laughing. They were like, did he really buy that? I'm like, yeah, man. And you made a mistake. You had more than twice, and I was like, I
yeah.
get the point. You want me to play the game?
Nah, nah, nah. It was weird. Like I pressed, the game was fucking, cheap, whatever. But I pressed it and I pressed it once and it didn't show me like usually it like shows
Like a
me
receipt, like it's been paid for.
success. It
Yeah.
says success. Like you just bought that. It didn't say that. So I was like, oh shit. Well, I pressed it again and then I got success. Two
See,
emails.
on my end, I'm going, you really want me to fucking play this game?
Play that shit twice.
It's like, I'll play it,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll
And
play
then
it. Yeah, yeah.
I
And
powered
you
that shit
did, dude.
on.
You did. You did.
I did.
Like that.
Bro, the very
Okay,
next day,
you
I
were being
powered it
nice a
on.
minute ago when you said that you liked it because that game fucking sucks.
No,
That game is that's a
the
shit game.
game, the game sucks. It sucks.
Yes,
But
it sucks. But
it's the principle behind it, the way that the not the game, but the gifting behind it. Like that part is the part that it will always forever be linked to you.
yeah,
That experience for me was like, even though the game sucked, it was an experience for me to go, I'm not gonna put this shit down until I'm done with it. And trust me, it took me a little bit,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
got 1,000 on it, and you will forever be one of those guys. That game will be linked to you forever.
I
Hate
hope.
or love it. It's
Thanks.
just this.
Thanks a lot.
No, I'm saying,
Alfonso's Arctic
hey,
Adventure.
I should have probably said that for the game. The one game I will play forever.
Alfonso's Arctic.
No, but that'll do it for this week's Sensei's Creative Corner. My guest Nick, his in the description I'll have his Twitter handle. And you will see him in the future more because I enjoy his company. I enjoy having the conversation with you, my man.
Likewise.
And we had a whole bunch of it before this even went live or whatever. But like I say to every one of my guests, man, you already know you got my keys, man. Anytime you want to do this, you hit me up and we'll do it. I'm all about, you know, paying it forward. I'm all about if anybody is even thinking about doing something like this, man. I'm 40 years old and I took my first leap of faith this year, and I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. And that's a story I always tell, but it's the truth. So if I can do it and I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, anybody can do it. So if you need my help with anything, man, just hit me up, and you already know I'm there for you, man.
Yep,
But
that's
you
the
made a
truth.
lifelong friend with me, man. You really
Yeah,
have.
same,
So
man, for sure. You can't get rid of. Try and ban me. Just
you
try.
try and ban me.
Try and ban me.
Try and ban me is the thing we got. But chat, I don't need you guys to cry. This is not stop time. This is us. We bonding. We finally met. We got beautiful beards. You know what I'm gonna do before we log off? Let's do this, Nick.
Oh, Hold on a sec.
We our future is so bright. We have to put on our shades. That's just how it goes, right?
That's it,
Like that.
right there.
All right. So if you want to stick around after the show, we can stick around a little bit more. But other than that, like I always say on every one of single mic content at the very end of things, happy fucking gaming, everybody. Have a good one, man.